this year's 10th anniversary Las Vegas Death Fest. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to the Metal Magdalene with Jet. Tonight, our Las Vegas Death Fest 10th anniversary pre-fest broadcast. Again, we're going to be bringing you some music and information on the fest, as well as some interviews with some of the artists that will be appearing at the fest. And right now, we have with us Johnny of Mortal Decay. Welcome back to the show.
What's up, everybody?
So, hey, Johnny, way back in '91, you helped form this band, and you just rejoined as their singer last year. So, what's it like being back in this band that you formed over freaking 20 years ago?
Yeah, well, I was one of the founding members.
Right.
I wouldn't give myself credit for
The three of you, right?
Now that full credit would definitely go towards Anthony Ipri, the drummer, forming it, and then of course John Hartman and Joe Gordon just enhancing it through the years, and with me leaving and coming back. But it's all good, you know. It's just like good old times, you know. But we're older now.
And like we were saying, we have all those responsibilities in life now, so it wasn't like the carefree days back when we had no cares in the world, you know, and you could just party all night and who gives a crap.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why, you know, I've always talked about why I had to disband, and, you know, there have been times I had to put my big boy pants on and go out to the real world for a bit, and, you know, job, careers, all that, school, everything. You know, it's that never-ending cycle.
So what's the band been up to since you've been back, Johnny?
Well, we did a couple of those cool shows last year, and, you know, this winter we just been relaxing, jamming when we could, and there's been slowly in the works some new material being written. It's a slow process, again, for those same reasons what we just talked about, but it's happening. I mean, and it's moving forward. I can't predict when another full-length album would be. You know, my idea that I approached the guys, and I think we're all silently agreeing, is, you know, let's do an EP this time around. You know what I mean? And we're going to start doing some splits just to get some newer stuff out there rather quickly. Another thing, too, that's happening, we just in the process of repressing all our demos on CD. Everyone knows the actual CD as A Gathering of Human Artifacts. It was out in '98. What it was all our demos compiled on CD, and we self-released it. And now here we are, you know, a decade later, and it's actually going to be released. Comatose Records is putting it together and she'll be releasing it soon. We're just doing some finishing touches on the artwork and album cover layout. It's going to be a totally different layout overhaul before it's released. And that's what we're working on now, just compiling the lyrics together and stuff like that, you know, so that's going to be interesting too.
So what's the current lineup of the band, Johnny?
It's myself, vocals, Anthony Ipri on drums, John Hartman on guitar, who are pretty much, we've been around since the beginning, since '91. And then Joe Gordon, who's also, I would say they're the three originals, along with myself. But mostly those three, I got to give credit. They're definitely the three original Mortal Decay guys. I mean, Joe came into play in 1993, and Joe, Anthony, and John been stricklers ever since. You know, I know Ant took his break for a little bit too. He took about a year or so off when they released that Cadaver Art album. But other than that, you know, it's just the four of us. We are still looking for a bass player. No one's really stepped up to the plate. We have someone in mind, but he's been going back and forth with us. So if anyone's listening, we are, you know, we're taking tryouts, but we want someone. It would be nice to have somebody at least within an hour radius. That's an hour radius of the Philadelphia area. You know, I kind of think the guy's done the long distance stuff in the past, and it's just that gets in the way, and sometimes it gets too much in the way. So, yeah, that'll be great if any of you bass players out there are interested and want to step up. You know, just message us on our Facebook, and we'll go from there.
And so, hey, so Mortal Decay playing this year's Las Vegas Death Fest, the 10th anniversary of this fest. Now, have you ever played it before?
No, I have not. I'm excited. I've never even been to one yet. That's awesome. That is the 10th and as well. But, I mean, there's so many bands I'd like to see. I just don't know. I don't even know who's playing what day yet. All I know is I'm arriving there on Thursday, and I'm leaving there late, probably towards the end of Saturday. So it's things I'm going to miss some bands on Sunday. I think I'm missing Waco Jesus, and that was one of the main bands I really wanted to see. Especially, I want to see them with Justin. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
On drums there, and I heard that they're playing Sunday, so that's kind of bummed for me. But I mean, of course, Hideous Putrepile, Devourment, Cephalic Carnage, Defeated Sanity, Malignancy, Pessimist. I'm really wanting to see Pessimist. Of course, I want to see Splitwig up there on a big stage too. And I'm probably missing many, but you know. They're the ones that come to my mind right now.
And then what day are you going on?
We are going on Friday. Friday, I believe we're co-headlining with Cephalic Carnage.
Now, are you guys going to be bringing plenty of merch with you?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll have a little something, but just, I mean, you know, we're flying across country and
yeah, you can't really get
things and all that. I don't know if we will, but we definitely will at the end of the month when we play the next fest in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
So you're playing a Maryland Fest too?
Yeah, we're actually going on the very third band playing. So,
so you're going to have a pretty busy year this year?
Oh yeah, my May is shot. I was actually just trying to figure out when I'm going to be seeing my daughter and having her what weekends this month because it's pretty tight. You know, but it's all good. It's all good stuff. You know what I mean? It's all good old fun.
And, you know, like you said, you're going to be there for a couple of days, so you'll be able to get to see plenty of bands and lots of 10th anniversary festivities. I believe they're having some kind of, like, freak show. That'll give you some nightmares. And
oh, yeah, absolutely. That's going to be cool. And I've only been to Vegas once in my life. So,
oh, boy.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a blast. I know it's going to be a blast. I'm excited. You know.
So there you guys go. You know, Mortal Decay is going to be appearing at this year's Las Vegas Death Fest, having a great time. And Johnny, thanks for stopping by to chat with us tonight, and have fun at the fest.